Greetings and welcome to the energy of Sagittarius. The ninth house is open. This is Ron from Tarot of the Twin Sun. Tarot of the Twin Sun is a functional division within the Order of the Twin Sun. I do welcome you to the channel. Thank you. So we are doing a 9-card spread known as the Great Mirror. The Great Mirror is a tool devised in order to see the apparent karmas that may exist between you and a significant other. The significant other can be a person, place, or thing, or perhaps even a project. Please take only what you will. This shall not resonate for everyone. However, if it does, use the best as an instrumental way to implement a proper path in terms of the energies between you and a significant other, and working and forwarding any bridges that may exist there, or not. I'm working from the Grand Tyler deck. It's a 78, 77 card deck from BP Gamard, Paris, France. No boundaries. And it's about 131 years old. Okay, this speaks to me so far of revisioning, excuse me, revisioning and perhaps something about the nurturing of things from the past or things moving into the future. You're trying to figure out what to nurture, where to put your water, where to grant fertility. There is, big time. Fertility as well as renewal is the quota here, and there is a need to find a hidden vision, one that is tied to the inner child and the ability to live fruitfully and romantically, or perhaps creatively, joyfully. This has to do with, excuse me, revisioning something from the past or in looking into the future. Time is of no element here. There's the great Ouroboros that surrounds you, and there is a way to see into the greater aspects that surround terra firma. Okay, grounding is very much needed here in order to find this new vision. So try to find as much grounding as possible. There also is a great potential of energy here that is linked to the expansion of potential roads. Okay, roads that lead to unity, or perhaps the welling of creative forces that need to be expressed on fertile land. There is a process here that involves, excuse me, embracing some more of the monstrous or perhaps freakish parts of you, something that wants to let the freak flag fly, and perhaps you're trying to tame that, or there's something behind you in which you are empowered by a great deal of darker energies that need to be expressed. Okay, and that's okay. Embrace that. There also is a possibility of you dealing with someone who stimulates the triplicity of air, getting into more elevated modes of understanding that are detached. Okay, this is one of you bringing in a reality that is more grounded on what you can find, what kind of grounds you can find recess in, where you can find pleasure in terms of realities. And there is a type of gateway that is reopening for you in terms of past realities coming into the future that have to do with this fixed energy of Leo. Okay, once again, the inner child shining brightly. There also is a strong Cancerian signature that is tied to the significant other, that has to do with potentials, as well as coming into the, once again, the triplicity of air, the evolution into ascension, by what? By converting, or perhaps being totally rid of the expectations and the designs around their life. What they're trying to do is essentially let go of something big time. In this respect, there is a mirroring. in which there needs to be some sort of revision. Okay, I'm trying to find new vision, reallocating a way of seeing, a way of perspective that is coming through detachment as well as through letting loose some of the more fixed elements of the paths that cross. Okay, because of such, excuse me, there is a lot of there's a lot of experience that kind of can be dumbfounding in a way. A lot of a lot of things that sort of burned out, but not totally. And through this fire, this knowledge emerges a type of difficulty that there's a splitting of hairs that exists between you and the significant other, at least consciously. This is a great lesson to be had. Okay, in a way, you are ahead of the game. There's something about you that has already gone through what they went through, and in this there is a fixity, a strength, but they are learning something about losing or letting loose some form um, of emotional content. Okay, excuse me. Also, here there is a possibility that this situation or the relation to the significant other is primarily based on the drive and the ambition of Mars in order to find friendship more than anything. There's a friend here that is sort of domestic. There's a domestic quality to them. They mirror your Leo energy in hidden ways, and they look for rite of passage. And perhaps this is something that needs to be negotiated. A great deal of, I would say, patience is needed for things to work out if there is something coming to head. But I think consciously both of you know there's significant changes going on that have to do with letting go and revision, okay, as I've mentioned before. Ultimately, what they want to find is a type of control. There's a controlling signature here that is tied to the energy of Aquarius, big time, as well as Leo, big time. In this respect, if you let loose and you let the vision come to you in terms of what is, excuse me, the new land you're searching for, the new realities that you're searching for, it will come. But there's a difference. A great deal of this person is all about ritual. Okay, so they want to have that controlling element excuse me, in order to find a sense of levity. And you are in a way mirroring. You want to mirror this element of control as well, but letting loose is more of your conscious concern. Subconsciously, though, there is some form of action or thought that has been processed that is trying to be cut out, but now there's a revisitation of that energy. So look into your thoughts and figure out what you have tried to let go in terms of thoughts of betrayal or thoughts of letting down, and the influence of the moon in Libra. The recent moon energy is also very strong here. So look into the moon calendar for that. There also is a possibility, excuse me, of the end of a cycle revisited here. um, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. What is coming to be is a feeling of numbness that stems from experience, but also stems from an overbearing and controlling figure such as them. So this connection constantly sort of reminds you of a great deal of drive and ambition that you have, but out of it's not loneliness, it's being alone. It's different. It's not the feeling of angst while alone, it's more the drive and ambition of filling certain voids that may or may not need filling. There's a very strong spiritual signature to both sides, but on yours specifically, that has to do with realities coming and falling short of the dream. Okay? That is what I see for the energy of Sagittarius. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.